First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
Let's go. First and 10 at the 50-yard line. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Go.
He'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's caught left side by Pitts. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Seahawks. 19 right.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The PAT, up and good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Gets to the edge at the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
First and 10. They motion the slot man left. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long. Now this time they'll look to throw. Downfield for Njoku. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Pitts is the man in motion. A A give, and here comes Robinson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll send a tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a designed run. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Throwing right, it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Now he takes off. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The back of the end zone, he's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Seahawks.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to sidestep his way forward. Four.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
We'll try and run it with Walker. Walker, first down and more. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here's Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver. And that's a big-time takeaway. Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Downfield for Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. We are through 3 quarters here. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Scramble. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Complete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 35, Falcons 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. London brought in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 38 yards.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion a tight end right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one finds McConkey. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Mike, this guy has just been on another level the entire day. I mean, there's not a guy out there who is seeing the field as well as he has. I mean, forget having days like this as a pro. Most guys don't have days like this at any level throughout their career. I mean, this is one he'll look back on for a long time.
He'll find his tight end, McBride. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Okay, ready? Set up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And that is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Now, faking the give. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.